So good afternoon, everyone, from my holiday. This is coming from Thornbury Castle in the Jasper Tudor Suite. How about that? So that's why the background looks a little bit different. But I decided that I would continue with this because it is only half an hour. And it's very important because we just had the most amazing annual conference. And in 19 years of attending conferences with UW, I have to say, I felt the company excelled themselves. It was very different to previous ones. If you weren't there, then you've got to say to yourself, you've got to be at the next big event. It's really, really important to be at the next big event. It was fabulous. There was about 3,000 people there, maybe 4,000 each day. And what I'm going to do is go through the developments and the things that were revealed to us. And we all heard them very excitedly, but it's how does it impact us? How do we turn those developments into something meaningful that is going to supercharge our businesses? All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen, which hopefully I'm going to do now. And if I do it onto the slideshow, she says, which you don't seem to want to. Bear with me, guys. Me and tech. It's meant to go slideshow. Oh, I don't want you to see. What are you seeing? Are you seeing? Hang on.
Amplify 2020.
Yeah.
Are you seeing thumbnails down the side though?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not meant to see those.
Yes.
It's meant to be purely a slideshow.
Jump up second from the left from current slide. That's it. No, go back. Oh, yeah, whichever. There. Yep.
Aha, thank you. See, you do. Can I promise you all, even though Lisa Ware, a senior group leader, 2-star, you do not have to be that clever to do this, okay? You don't have to be at all techie. Isn't that good news? All right, that's very good news for everybody. So here we are. We're going to talk about Amplify 2022. And it was, where I'm stating this immediately because this is, as soon as it's released, you need to book. Now, even though it's not available, please put it in your diary now. You don't have to be there both days. Saturday, September the 10th, Sunday, September the 11th. You need to be there one day. It's not as far as Telford. It's only at Cheltenham Racecourse, okay? But set it aside. I've already got a massive 20k giveaway show going on the Saturday. So without fail, I'll be going on the Sunday. Okay, so this is stuff that you need to be organized and put it in because there will be more announcements. So that's the first thing. So what was the first big announcement? Well, I loved this. It was all about making life simple. Do we want it simple? Yes, we do. We don't want to mess around. Now, I know there's some new people on here and they think to themselves, I've just got used to one thing, but you don't have to worry. They've taken away the worry of what bundle do I put them on? Because now customers can choose for themselves. And it says helping customers switch to UW is now as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to show you what this means. So when you go through your presentation, which please don't be alarmed, has not changed dramatically that much. I've already done one already. I did it last night. And can I tell you the great news, folk? This is the bit you want to know, is you're going to ring folk up and you're going to say to them, we've just had some most amazing developments in this incredible business. Now, for some of us, we're going to say, been in it years, but this has absolutely dramatically changed. If you're new, you can say, oh gosh, things have just developed already. I need to practice. I really need some practice. I've never even done this yet with anyone. Would you be one of those lovely people that will allow me practice? What a fantastic excuse to give them a call. Okay, so last night there we were. No, it was yesterday afternoon. I was supporting a new lady And I said to her, a friend, look, bear with us, because this is brand new for us and we really are practicing. And I said, although I'm supporting her, I said, bear with it, because I haven't seen it either. So I said, this is virgin territory. And she laughed. I said, we're all learning. And you know what? That's great, because it shows that it's a business that isn't stagnant, it's going forward. So what you're seeing in front of you is part of a screen that comes up on the presentation. And what it's doing is explaining to the customer, build your own bundle, choose services to add to your one simple bill. The energy price below is based on the average usage for your region, and you'll be able to review and customize later on, all right, and choose the services. So it's just giving an example, all right, of when there's one of each type of thing: energy, broadband, mobile, insurance. And then on the right-hand side, it says savings tip. You've unlocked your maximum savings by adding all 4 services. So here's the thing. And here's the bottom half of the presentation screen. And what it does is it shows you what happens. So when there's all 4 services, by bundling energy with 2 other services, you've unlocked 100% renewable electricity and are eligible for our fixed tariff. So please note, you can't get the fixed tariff if there was only 1 service plus energy. It has to be the 4. Plus, we'll also plant a tree for you in our UW woodland forest. So what happens when they take 4 services? Well, there's 5% off the government's energy price cap, saving you on the average £98 a year. Now, let me tell you what that average is, because I know it off by heart. It is 2,900 kilowatts of electricity and 12,000 kilowatts of gas. That's what they say the average household is. Now, everybody else will be above and below a fluctuation. But when they take 4 services, they also get a 10% broadband discount, saving them another £28.80 a year. It also means they get £200 towards early termination fees with their current supplies. And on that note, folk, I want you to remember, do you remember the old gold talk, which was broadband with mobile? That £200 no longer exists for that. All right, only when it's 4 services. And free £50 credit on your UW cashback card. And of course, they also get a £50 if they take up with our 2nd generation SMET smart meters. So there we are, you've saved £126.80. Now, this is just average. Could you just mute yourself, Alan, just for the moment? Just to say to you, this is average. Now, I want to explain to you a bit about this price cap energy, because this is what people don't understand. By adding the services in and taking like 4, this 5% is amazing. And you've got to get this on board, because I've now tested it on my eldest daughter. I've tested it on my own property. And what's going on, I'm just going to stop the share a minute because I want to see everybody. I want to gauge your faces, the ones that are showing them. What I want to say to you is this. The other companies out there are implementing the 54% hike on the 1st of April, but they're implementing it at their rates, We are the UK's cheapest, all right? You can say that boldly, and it's the truth. Having done a test on the Meerkats site for my eldest daughter, and there's 5 of them in their house, and then I've done it on our cottage, all right? I put everything in straight off my bill, the consumption and all the details, and there it came. 1, 2, 3 energy tariffs, utility warehouse, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And then there was other ones that came afterwards. And somebody like Eon Next, to my amazement, was another £200 a month more for my cottage for electric. I was aghast. I'm going to make a suggestion to all of you in your homes. Why don't you do it yourself? Why don't you get your UW bill, put the consumption in on the Meerkats Money Supermarket, put it on there, have a look and see for yourself, because I've got 100% belief that this is real. And remember, What it is that it's our prices, but with a guarantee of 5% under the price cap. It's meaningful. All right. So the more they spend, the more pro rata they're going to save. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to the share. Okay. So I've explained that. Now, a very good point here. Please, please, please remember to try it for yourself before your next appointment. Guys, don't do what I did yesterday. There we were on a supported appointment. But in fairness, it was 12 o'clock, midday. Things had only just come in. I think it was 9:30 it changed over. In all fairness, I think I was allowed that. But you know what? Why don't you buddy up with someone? Yeah, somebody that's on here today. Why don't you buddy up and have a try? One of you be a customer, one of you be a partner, and switch it and have a go. All right, have a practice. Better still, ring some of those prospects and say, I want some practice. Okay. Now, here's another point that you've got to bear in mind. This is very, very important. If a partner is not trained to offer insurance, what happens? So before carrying out an appointment where these services are sold, you'll need to be qualified for insurance. If you've joined as a partner in the last 12 months, then you don't need to do anything. So long as you're not named on the Financial Conduct Authority register, you're good to go. Now, if you joined as a partner more than 12 months ago, that was me, I've already done this, then you'll need to have successfully completed your quick insurance training. It only takes a few minutes, and if you've previously done your training, then you're all set. All right, really important. And once you're qualified, you'll need to sign a simple annual declaration where we email you a link to complete this each year. Very important. Now, what happens if you don't complete these steps? Then a customer will have to go onto their uw.co.uk account area, and they will have to register for themselves to get an insurance quote. And please know that you won't get paid. Now, why wouldn't you spend 5 minutes to get paid 4% on any spends on their premiums for insurance, and you don't even have to do any work for it? How amazing is that? Really important. Make sure you do it. And if you don't know what I'm on about, go to your partner portal, and in the top half of the right, there is a search bar. Put in insurance training, and it will come up and you can do that. That's everybody. Check it out. Make sure it's done. Right. Now, this is the bit that I want you all to get excited about. This is astonishing. New team development bonus. Right. Now, this is so incredible. I don't even know. I'm so excited. It's not true. Enhance your earnings over the next few months with the team development bonus. The more recruits you get who become qualified distributors, the more bonus you gain. This is on top of every other bit of money that we can earn. How good is that? The team development bonus is there to help you get new recruits off to a quick start so they can carry on growing their businesses. So how does it work? How do we earn? Guys, this is fabulous. I really, really can't. I sat there at Power Up with my mouth almost open because it was like, wow. So look, if you've already recruited someone since the 1st of February, providing at the moment they haven't reached QD status, say at the moment they're sitting on 2, and then you support them and they go to 3 QD, then this stuff starts happening when they're home owners. Now, guys, you've heard Lisa Ware like a stuck gramophone record over the years, banging on about homeowners. The company is reinforcing this. I have not been on the wrong track. You'll be glad to know I have been ahead of the game, understanding how we make money. And yes, we're all very caring. And yes, of course, we want to help everybody. And yes, if you meet someone that's a tenant and they want to join this business, please don't not let them join, because they could build a huge business. Yeah. but it's all about helping them. So if you gather 2 QDs, all right, up until the 30th of June, and they reach QD status, which is 3 customers. And remember, if you sign up a homeowner who becomes a partner, they already get 1 customer. It's only 2 to do. And I want you to bear this in mind. 2, you'll get a £200 bonus on top of all that other money, supporting money, everything. But when they are a multi-service homeowner and their customers, they sign up a multi-service. And I'm now going to explain what multi-service is. It means more than 1. So 2 services is multi-service. Get excited, guys. That 200 turns into £400 for just 2. Now look at this. Bring in 4. All right. Now it becomes more. It's not double, it becomes £500 for 4. And if they're multi-service homeowners too, all these customers, look at that, £1,000. 6, come on, this is doable. Work out the number of months, the number of weeks, and say to yourself, this is so doable, right? There's many more than 6 weeks to the 30th of June. That's 1 a week, ladies and gentlemen. Do this. And look at that with multi-service homeowners. And remember, that's only 2 services, homeowners, £2,000. And if you do more, every one is worth £400 when it's multi-service. Guys, there's some serious money to be made. This is the time that it's never been better. And I am saying to you now, without a shadow of a doubt, do you know what? The reality is there are lots of people out there need money. So let's have a look at this. What's the scale of the opportunity? Well, it's about a need for speed, folks. It's a need for speed. The reward is for finding partners fast and helping them to get going fast. It's massive. So let's have a look at some scenarios, because people are going to ask questions like this. Of course they are. How much? Right, if I just find 6 new partners to earn an extra £250 to £500 a month and help them get started, at least 3 homeowners with more than 1 service, remember that, I will earn £2,000, not including all the other commissions and bonuses like customer bonus. If those 6 got going and got 2 partners each who got qualified with multi-service customers, they would get £400 each. You would earn an additional £400 too. So you bring in people that bring in people and you're going to earn the same as them. So your total bonus in July, it's paid in July, would be £4,400. I'm just going to stop the share a minute and I'm going to ask you all, who wouldn't mind £4,400? And that is not even with all the other money that we earn. Okay, this is good stuff. This is absolutely good stuff. Now, what about holidays? Do we love a holiday? Yes, we do. And they announced 4 incredible holidays, a choice of 2 holidays of a lifetime destinations and 2 3-night, not 2-night, 3-night mini breaks. Can I say I'm a great lover of a mini break? It recharges the batteries. Now, I'm not going to play these, okay? But suffice it to say, I'm going to share all this with you because I've got the situation where I've had so many holidays now, it's quite ridiculous. And I've decided I'm going to start sharing it with my grandsons. So I've got a choice of Tenerife, family holiday of a lifetime for 4. Now, Juan's got to go along with this with me because it's bringing our grandsons. All right. Or the forest holidays. He's waving his arm and saying yes. The Forest of Dean, Gloucestershire, or Crompton, North Yorkshire. Absolutely stunning. Do play the little videos. Do play them. They are absolutely amazing holidays. But what do we have to do? Right. What do we do? Now, remember all that money we've just talked about? all the money we earn anyway, customer bonus and all this team bonus. Now you don't have to do extra. This is what I love about UW. Guess what? You just have to do what you do. So you earn holiday points by signing up new homeowner customers, recruiting partners, or by supporting new partners to gather new customers. Guys, it's there again. Sorry, if you don't like the sound of this, it's homeowners. We don't earn any holiday points for tenants, all right? You also earn points by signing up business customers. So the qualifying period will run from the 1st of April 2022 until the 31st of January 2023. The overall points total you need to qualify for a holiday has been reduced because the point for customers who only take energy services has been removed. This is in order to help encourage multi-service sign-ups. Right, good news, guys. There's more. Income protector now counts as a point, in addition to boiler and home cover. So that's 1 point per customer, whether they take boiler cover or income protector for both these insurance products. So please note, home insurance and bill protector don't count, all right? So you can now miss the 4-point minimum requirement in 2 months during the qualifying period, but remember to do so only if you really need to, as every point counts. So guys, you're saying to yourselves, but hang on, this doesn't start until the 1st of April. And we've still got, I think it's about 9 days to go, isn't it? 9 days of it, yeah. Everything we do now is put into a little bank. And if we should need it, we are able to claim on it. So don't say to yourself, I'm not going to get off and do anything now. By doing it now, it goes into a deposit in case you should need it at another time. Isn't that fabulous? So let's have a quick resume. Let's have a look. How many holiday points do I need? Mini breaks are 60 points. Now, there are many people that are very, very good at this. And I must admit, I do like a tracker. I like putting my little ticks and stickers and gold stars, as I was pointed out by Rob Barris. He always remembers my going to W.H. Smith and buying my pack of gold stars and giving myself a gold star every time I achieved. I tell you what, it makes you feel good. Do it, do it, do it. We're not too old for this stuff, okay? A mini break, 60 points. Take the 10 months and divide it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's easy, isn't it? That's 6 points a month. Do you know that can be just one customer? Because if that customer becomes a partner, you can get 4 points, and then you get a partner and you get an extra point. And then when they become qualified, you get another point. Wow. Look at that. Holiday of a lifetime, 125 points. That is literally what it says on the tin, and they are amazing. So here's some examples if you're wondering what it all means. Broadband energy, 2 mobiles, 5 points. Did you see that? This wasn't multi-service. This was just broadband and energy and 2 mobiles, 5 points. 12 months, 12 over 10 months to get a mini break. 25 over 10 months to get a holiday of a lifetime. Broadband, mobile, energy, full mobiles and insurance, 8 points. Wow, that's one customer. You get a point for every partner and 6 customers in 45 days, 6 more points. So what that means is, like I've just done with someone called Ryan Belsey, he joined and within 22 days, he got 6 customers. In 22 days, 6 points, ladies and gentlemen, is on the table for us for doing that, okay? So there we are. That's very, very quickly all of it. So what I'm going to do now is say to you all, I'm going to, you can unmute yourselves. I'm going to stop the share and blast the questions. Anybody got any questions, or are you too gobsmacked and too enthused? Yes, Kathy.
You know, if the partner is not a homeowner, they're a tenant,
Mhm.
do we still get a point for signing them up as a partner?
No, we don't. Not as
I
a part-
wondered that.
No, but if they go on as you support them and they sign up homeowners, you will get holiday points just as if they were your customers and you gathered them.
Perfect. I've got an appointment in a few minutes, so I'm going to have to run.
That's
But,
all right.
yeah.
You can run, Kathy.
Thank you.
No, what I'll say
I
to
need
you
to
is,
speak to you when you've got a minute, Lisa.
yes, yeah.
All right.
Can it be after my holiday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about it.
All right. Anyone else
Bye.
with a question? Bye-bye,
Yeah.
Kathy. Lovely. Anyone else got a
Yeah.
question?
Yep.
Questions,
Yes.
please.
Yeah,
Um,
go on. All right, let's do ladies first. Fran, go on then.
Thank you. With the old presentation, I would say this is the bundle. These are the bundles. I'm going to give you the most amount of bonuses, most amount of things first. So let's put everything into the shopping basket, and we'll see how that looks. Is that the same? They've got a bit of an option here to kind of dip out. So I'm going to
They
go.
have.
This is the
Fran,
everything in.
you're on the right lane, the right lines. I am going to do exactly as I've always done.
Yep.
Let's show you the maximum savings.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to show them the maximum savings? Isn't that the right thing to do? Are we not doing them a disservice if they're not aware of what the maximum savings are? Turn it on its head and think like that, and it makes sense. Fran, you're 100% correct.
Thank you.
Kev.
Okay, this is a question from somebody else, and I must admit, I don't know myself. Let's say people want energy, broadband, and insurance,
Yes.
and they want the home insurance,
No.
and their home insurance doesn't come up until 7-8 months down the line.
No.
How does that work?
No. No. It's going to be boiler cover or income protector, not home insurance, especially if it doesn't come up till later. No, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked it though, because probably other people were wondering too. Anybody else got a question?
Yes, about the fixed tariff for the energy. In the presentation that you showed, it said on the text that it was available for 3 service, triple service customers, but you said 4. Now, I just wondered, some people apparently have seen it say 3, but when they actually go through and try and sign up for 3 services, the fixed has disappeared. So I just
The
wondered,
fixed is only on 4, Alan.
only on 4.
Only
it's-
on 4.
It's
Yeah.
the text in the slide that's wrong.
Yeah, it's
In
only
that-
on 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. In that case, that's wrong. Then what we're seeing on screen is wrong, because
Yeah.
with 3 services up on screen, it says you're eligible for our fixed service.
Yeah, no, it's full. Let me just go back to the screen that I've got. Bear with me.
I think the other one was the tenants. I did a tenant that took on 4, and a tenant apparently is able to have fixed, but it didn't come up on the screen. But Stuart is talking to head office about that, I think.
Good.
I believe a tenant, yes, no, a tenant can have fixed, all right, when
Yeah.
there's 4 services.
But
Yes,
it didn't come up. The option didn't come up when I did the quote yesterday. For whatever reason, it wasn't available. So Stuart was looking into that. So that's one to look out for if you've got a tenant that takes on everything. It didn't come up yesterday. I'm going to run it again in a minute.
I think the IT team have been working their butts off,
I
but I
know.
think there's the odd little thing that still needs to be kind of tweaked, so to speak. Yeah. Anybody else got a question? No? Jadian, you're brand new. We've got an appointment on Saturday. I haven't forgotten you. It's in the diary there. Have you got any questions? Because obviously you weren't able to come to Power Up.
There's only thing I don't think I'm clear on is, say for example, I'm gonna sign up somebody and they're just a tenant. Do I still get paid for it, or do they have to be a homeowner in order to get paid?
You get paid, but you get paid the rates for tenants, all right, which is different. It's less, but it's different. And listen, let's get this clear. We are not being excuse the expression, tenantist. Okay, it's
Okay.
just that what the company is trying to do is secure our incomes. And the reality is, the stats show that a homeowner tends to stay in their premises 10 times longer than tenants. And we're trying to get a long-term income. And I have to say, of 19 and a half years now, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, my own customer base absolutely reflects that. It totally reflects it. And there's nothing wrong. I've got a few tenants, it's their chosen lifestyle, and they've always paid by direct debit. All right, that's all that really matters. The people that want to pay their bills, because let's be honest, guys, if people don't pay their bills by direct debit, are you aware we don't get paid? And that's what we're trying to do. Yeah. So there's a question coming in. Let me just have a look. Okay. Is the £200 to help switch only if a customer takes 4 services now? So phone, broadband, energy, mobile, insurance. Correct. Yes, Helen, that's true. And the £50 on the cashback only if they take 4 services. The answer to that again is yes. All right. The answer to that is yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Maggie.
Is the company still in the FTSE 250 or has it dropped out of that?
It's still in the FTSE 250. If anything, Maggie, we are absolutely steering towards the FTSE 100. I think I'm allowed to say this, but do you know that we've gone over 700,000 customers now?
Yes.
Ah, no, I didn't.
But I think they're holding on to that, ready for when it's the next kind of reporting, accountancy and reports, because it looks good for the city. So that's why our screens still say what they do. But I say we're steering towards 700,000, but I believe we've actually gone over that now. It's gone berserk the last few. I don't know if you're aware, ladies and gentlemen, but in the last month, the customer gathering has gone up 600% on the best month last year. 600%. Well done. Well done, everybody. Yeah. Isn't that fabulous? And also the partners has gone up too, because we're all doing a lot more. Someone says, can you give some tips on promoting the insurance? I think you possibly, what's some clarification there? Right, promoting insurance. If we're talking about home insurance, we're not allowed to. All we say is, when is your insurance up for renewal? Let's put the date in, and the company will very easily just get in touch with you by email and they'll offer you a free quote. That is all we're allowed to say. But where it comes to boiler cover and home care and then income protector, that's different. Guys, you don't have to be super duper at this. Can I say to you, and I've said this on my previous trainings, will you just kind of read with passion what's on the screen? All right, and that's what I do. Anyone that I'm supporting, they'll vouch for it. Okay, read what's on the screen with passion, because it's duplicatable then. What we don't want is new people coming in and thinking they've got to learn some wonderful script all of their own to make it happen. It doesn't. What's on the screen is good enough. And I actually read what's on the screen. Don't I, Jadian?
Yes, they do. I actually have one more question. It's about the £200 as well. Is it just since the update is only customers that takes the 4 services that gets the £200, or has it always been like that?
No, it used to be 3 services, £200, but it's now 4 services. All right.
Okay.
And that, by the way, that covers any of those services. So it can cover exit fees for boiler cover, home care. It can cover things like income protector if they're cancelling their previous. So it's across any of those.
Okay.
But I am looking at that one now, and it just running through on a screen. So somebody taking energy, broadband, and mobile is not, because it's only 3. They are not eligible, but it does say on the screen £200 is available.
Does it?
Yes.
Right. We need to find this out then for sure, because we've got different information. We need to find out. I will find out, guys, and I shall get it out to you on WhatsApp. All right.
Okay.
I've got access to the man that can. All right. So I will find out.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'll take a
And
screenshot.
I will do it while on holiday.
I've got a quick question, if I may.
Yes, that's Rose. Hello, Rose.
Hello. Just a quick one for existing customers.
Yeah.
If they take on more services, say they've only got, say, energy at the moment, or energy plus one other, how does that relate to any points for us, or not at all? No, it doesn't. No, I just wanted to clarify that.
But can I just say, Rose, as has always been, supposing you had somebody that was gas and electric only at the moment, and then they added, for example, broadband, mobile, and maybe, say, income protector or boiler cover, do you know what? The £200 still applies.
Right, yes, okay.
Because they are moving into 4 services. All right, that does still apply. And by the way, folk, please don't ever get disgruntled. And I mean this, don't get disgruntled. If you can't sign someone up immediately for everything, Juan is witness, as was my late husband. I often used to meet people and they could only take certain services because they were in massive contracts. It is the way it is. They might have just signed in. It doesn't mean they're a bad customer. Do sign them up. And then just make sure in your calendar or on your phone calendar that you diarise it, not to forget to go back. And actually, last week, I did 2 of those. In fact, I've just done one yesterday, haven't I? I'm adding mobiles. Let me explain. They were due to leave. This is a good one for you all. They were due to leave. I'd noticed them come up in my customer status. They've been with me since September 2005. That's a long time. Right, that's years. And it came up that they were leaving for the phone and broadband. I made a phone call. I went to see them. I got them round to thinking differently about the biggest factor is their energy. And I didn't want them to lose out on the massive savings that being a double gold customer is. And I explained that. And we rang head office. We added 2 mobiles. They then cancelled Vodafone, retracted the phone and broadband, so they're staying. And because of that, they're now getting an extra 10% off their phone and broadband. And now they're eligible for that 5% under the price cap. They've turned around and said to me, and of course, we wouldn't get this service, would we, with Vodafone? No. So was it worth it? Yes. And I'll tell you the biggest factor why. Because when I'm going back on Friday, she's decided she wants to become a partner.
Hey.
Yes. So please, 2005, I signed them up from the Ideal Home exhibition. The very first Winner Mini that ever was, before it was called Winner Mini when I started it all. And there you go. Do you know what? Every person counts. Every person. All right. It doesn't matter if they only have a couple of services. Everyone counts. Yeah. Because what we're really doing, we're not doing this for us. I know we are. But if we keep to the premise, and this is the ethics that I've always stood by, you do what is right for the customer. And it will never come back to you. It will never come back bad. It will always do good. People know when you're honourable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I've got to go.
Have a
And get
holiday.
myself
Go.
and go and have fun. And I'll say, see you all next week, same time, same place. And we're going to resume where we were before. Lovely to see you all. Thank
Love the
you.
virtual
Bye,
background.
Lisa. Enjoy your holiday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.